beautiful area of Mexico. Welcome to our bus, número uno. Okay? This is bus number 1. Let me show you the sign that they gave us for our tour. You see, this is the sign. Bus number 1. Name of the cruise line, Carnival. And this is the name of the beautiful Mayan city we're going to visit today. And the name is Chichen Itza. That's the name. Chichen Itza. You can say Chichen Itza. No problem, really, no problem. But please don't say chicken pizza. Don't do that, okay? Alright, Chichen Itza is today the most important, the most visited archaeological site in the Yucatan. One of the most visited ones in Mexico, you know, because the pyramid there, the main building, the pyramid of Kukulkan, the snake god, is today one of the new 7 wonders. You know, that's why. So there are always big lines there for using restrooms, for buying the tickets, you know, and we need to avoid that, you know, today. So that's why we are going to stop before we get to the archaeological site, you know, in a nice place for using restrooms. They will provide us there the admission tickets, the snacks, you know, the snacks that you have included, you know, and that's your chance also for your souvenirs, because when we return to Puerto Progreso, no time. You have to aboard the cruise ship right away. Okay? Brilliant. So, bus number 1 is gonna be the official number of our bus, of our group number 1. And I will put this sign one more time in front of the bus by the windshield. Okay? Before I tell you something about the port, about the area, and about the Mayas, of course, let me introduce first, you know, the team which is in charge today of this particular group. First of all, let me introduce your friend, the driver. The name of the bus driver is Francisco. Francisco, name of the driver. He will drive for us for 2 hours, 20 minutes, you know, from Puerto Progreso to Chichen Itza. Okay? Remember, we are going to stop before we get there for using restrooms. But also here in our bus, we have one. We have a small baño. It's at the end of our bus. A small baño for this bus. Okay? You can use it, of course. But I have to tell you something that is important. Okay? I'm sure you will understand.
Don't have
Because
that.
most of the time when I say this, people understand what I'm trying to say. The baño here is only for número 1. Okay? Not for 2. Really serious. Well, today they put in this bus 2 official tour guides. Yes, my friends, because here in Mexico, in tourism, this is a federal regulation. After 25 people in a bus, they need to put 2 guides, 2 official tour guides. Why? Because in tourism it's a regulation. This is for a better, for a better service. That's the point. Okay, muy bien. So one of the tour guides in charge of this particular group, the one that will explain for you those important buildings there at Chichen Itza, his name is Felipe. This is Felipe. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Felipe.
Aloha.
Ah, aloha.
Mahalo.
Mahalo a
I
ustedes.
haven't been in Hawaii, but I remember Hawaii 5-0.
Okay, so here is Felipe. Okay, when we get there, you have to follow him. He will explain. He's an expert in the ruins. He will explain to you the buildings there. And at the end of his presentation, you will have your free time for walking around and for taking pictures. All right? Only that, my friends. You need to know that you are not allowed to go inside those buildings to see the paintings or carvings, and you are not allowed today to climb, the big pyramid there. They stopped it, like 10 years ago. It's when they started with the promotion of that pyramid there, like one of the new 7 wonders. We won, and then we have to preserve, okay, our treasure, okay, that's why. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Julio. I'm gonna be in charge to give you the information here in the bus. If you have any question, please let me know, okay? Something important in this tour, it's the time. Felipe and I, your guides, we don't know if you have Mexico time, the ship time, but this is the time in Mexico. It's 9:35. You have the same? Good, okay. When we get to the place where we are going to use the restrooms,
The guy that was racing earlier.
we are going to tell you at what time we have to leave, Chichen Itza. But I think all aboard, it's at 4:30, right? We have to return, 10 minutes before, like more or less, have an idea. But when we get there, we're gonna tell. Okay, we're gonna tell you what time you have to return to our bus. Okay, muy bien. So let me tell you that when we get to Chichen Itza, we have to leave our bus at the main parking area. We're gonna use the main entrance. 2 entrances for that archaeological site, The other one is by the hotel, by the hotel zone, But today we're gonna use the main one, the main entrance of the city. Okay? Muy bien. Inside, there are facilities, of course. There are restrooms. There are places where you can buy water, okay, ice cream, books, Nice place. The main entrance is nice. Muy bien. So don't forget, we're gonna use the main entrance of the city today. Regulations are important. Remember that they will provide to you the snacks before we get there. About the snacks, you have to eat in the bus on the way to the ruins, or when you return to the bus after we visit the archaeological site. Food, food and drinks are not allowed inside the archaeological place. Okay? When I say drinks, I'm talking about the Coca-Colas, Pepsi-Colas. But do you have water? Water is okay. You can bring your bottle of purified water, no problem. People is not allowed to smoke inside the archaeological site. Okay? Well, sorry about this regulation, but I already told you that you are not allowed to go inside the buildings. You are not allowed to climb the pyramid there. Just pictures in your free time. Okay? And the last one, also very important regulation there. This I don't know if they told you about this regulation at the cruise ship when you buy the tour, because this one is also considered federal. This is about the tax, that you have to pay for using their video cameras, GoPros, or tablets. If you have one of those things that I mentioned, you have to pay a tax, $5. You don't pay for regular cameras, for pictures only. You don't pay for cell phones too. Video cameras, GoPros, or tablets. Okay, if you have one of those things that I mentioned, when you return to the bus after we use the restrooms, please give me the money. We're gonna pay it for you to save time. As soon as we pay for them, we're gonna give you the permit that you have to show at the main entrance of the archaeological site. So these are the most important regulations at the archaeological site. And here in our bus, 2 important regulations. Remain seated when bus is moving, okay? Fasten your seat belts, and same seats, please, same seats on the tour. In that way, you can leave your bags on your seats or under the seats, and nobody is gonna touch anything. So those are the most important regulations today in the ruins here in our bus. Muy bien. So now I can tell you that we are now in Puerto Progreso. This is Puerto Progreso. That's the name of this port. Official name is Progreso de Castro. That is the official name of this port. Juan Miguel de Castro, he was a Mexican businessman, and he founded Progreso in 1871. Today is the most important port in the Yucatan. This is the place where we import and export our local products for all over the world. Look by your left hand side, you see a big building, a yellow building. It's an elementary school. Okay, look at this. Now children are in home. This is the summer break. You're gonna return to the school next week. Okay? Okay. And look, the tower, that is with the clock, that is the city hall. Look, the beautiful building with the balconies. The main square over there, and maybe in the back you saw a big cross, because there is a Catholic church right there. At the center of the main square, there is a statue in honor of Juan Miguel de Castro, the Mexican businessman that founded Progreso in 1871, my friends. This port was destroyed by a super hurricane in 1988. You know, that one was named Gilbert. That one passed by the area and left great damage, you know, here in the Yucatan. Progreso, Puerto Progreso, Chichen, Telcha, Chuburnal, important ports were destroyed by the hurricane, also, as well as the important towns, okay, or colonial cities like Valladolid, Merida, which is the capital of this state. Many Mayans, I mean descendants from the Mayans, lost their homes, you know, because the Mayan communities also were destroyed by the hurricane. After the hurricane,